and the cool tool that we chose is Create-A-Graph. Create-A-Graph can be found at this website, and they also offer their own tutorial for first-time users. You just click on the Create-A-Graph tutorial tab, and it gives you step-by-step instructions about how to make your graph or chart. The purpose of this tool is to help people easily create various graphs and charts. Some advantages of this tool are the fact that it's extremely user-friendly. You just punch in your data and the chart or graph is created for you. For the sake of this tutorial, we will be making a bar graph, and all you have to do is click bar. And this page automatically comes up. The tabs featured are Design, Data, Labels, Preview, and Print/Save. We start with the Design tab, and it gives you options for the direction that you want your bars to face. It also gives you a variety of options for the shape of your bars, and it also gives you the option of changing the background color, grid lines, appearance, and the legend. If you're happy with your design, you then move on to the Data tab. For this tutorial, we will be using data about college student technology use. This data came from a survey of 2,500 college students. We start with the title of the graph, and we'll call it Technology Usage by College Students. We then label the x-axis. For this one, it will be type of technology, and the y-axis, and that will be average minutes a day. Create-A-Graph also gives you the option of citing your sources. For this one, we got our information from this website, so it's important to cite it. If you want all of your bars to be the same color, you can leave it as is and start inputting your information. For the sake of this graph, we will change the color of the bars. To do that, we will change the items to 6 because we have 6 inputs of data, and we will change the group also to 6. And the page changes automatically. You can then begin inputting your information. Our first one is cell texting. And then you put the value under the color that you want the bar to be. Our next item is searching. And we want that bar to be purple, so we put the number under the purple bar. Next we have Facebook. And we want that bar to be orange. For item 4, we have email. Then we have cell talking, very low on the list because people don't like to talk on their phones anymore. And finally, we have instant messaging. If you're not happy with the color of your bars, you do have the option of changing them, but I'm happy with them as they are, so we will leave them. If you're happy with the way your data looks, you can move on to the Labels tab. The Labels tab allows you to change the way that the labels on your graph look. You can change the value, you can change the prefix, suffix, you can even change the color and font. We'll change the font for this graph. So if you're happy with everything so far, you can then move on and preview your graph. As you can see, the information is displayed in a very organized way. If you're happy with your graph, you can move on to the Print and Save tab. If not, you can go back and change it. We'll move on to the Print and Save tab. The Print and Save tab allows you to print your graph, download it, or even email it. It also gives you the option of starting over your graph if you're not happy with it. And that's basically how Create-A-Graph works. Create-A-Graph is very easy to integrate into education and business, because graphs and charts are a great way to communicate information visually in any subject and in the business world. It's also an easy way to transform complicated data into an easy-read visual. Create-A-Graph does have some limitations. It can be confusing for first-time users, and sometimes you have to practice a few times before you can get your graph to come out how you want